Hey guys, what up? Swifty here covering everything Chicago Bears. Today I'm covering the newest episode of me and Coach T breaking down Chicago Bears 360. Got some special news today as well as Coach T has been made a YouTube partner. Make sure to congratulate Coach T and check out tomorrow's episode as we're live at 1 p.m. Eastern on Coach T's channel. On this week's episode, Coach T continued building his own version of Luke Getsy's playbook, and we also discussed Adam Hogue and awarded him last week's Drunk Uncle Award. So without further ado, guys, be sure to like that video. Also, be sure to check out the link in the description below if you want to watch the full video, and check us out tomorrow live. Let's get into it.
Contra.
Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence. On the road to them Benjis, I fill my teeth with diamonds. I'm high as fuck in the sky, you would've thought I'm pilot. I'm from Chicago, it get ugly, fill the streets with violence. Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence.
Past, present, future. We bear down.
I have options. I have a library. I can now go counter, or I can say, look, screw it. Let's just go ahead and hit them with, let's go ahead and hit them with the play action. But it's up to you as a coordinator, right? How soon and how early you want to reveal what card, right? Do you want to reveal that card early and say, oh, let me go ahead and go to the play action now and get a big play? Or do you say, all right, you know what? I need a possession game. I need to slow down the clock. Remember, incomplete passes do what? Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
So
That's one thing Nagy wasn't good at, though. He couldn't set up plays. Like, we didn't have an identity, and he never was able to set up plays. It's one of the things any good coach does, and that's one of the things I like listening when you talk about it, is how you build off of concepts and how you add to. You have to have a bread and butter. That's what having an identity does. You have something that the defense has to stop, and then you build off of that. You do play actions, you do bootlegs, you do rollouts, you can do read options. There's so many things you can do off it, and Nagy wouldn't do that. He just tried to outsmart people.
Because I got this motion, the quarterback motion is just a straight drop back, fake the play action.
That's one where you can roll out. Yeah, you can bootleg that out to the right side. Yeah.
He can boot off of this.
And you can also have the tight end that's on the guy that's on the right side here, or the tight end. You got the tight end on the left here.
Yeah.
So you could have him chip it first and then roll to the right too.
Yeah, that's
it. Just like that. Yep. Levels. That play right there. Yep. I love that levels,
play. And then we got a quarterback with the boot action, so we're gonna come. So what's the closing remarks, Swift? We did a little bit of nerd football talk.
Look, you did the drunk uncle without me, so I gotta say something about Hogue. You know, my main point, it wasn't. I don't know who asked the questions, because that's one of the things where, you know, most of the time you can't even hear our reporters because of the way they have their mics set up. But it wasn't that interview was uncomfortable. It made me so uncomfortable. Even watching it again with you today, it's like, man, you see Byron's face, and he handled it so professionally. That's one of those ones where some guys might snap and get angry, but it wasn't just the questions. It was, I don't usually watch a bunch of Adam Hogue, but he was at those mini camps, and he does a live stream where he talks about what happens at the mini camps. So I wanted to watch that, and for some reason he spent like 15 minutes going in on Byron Pringle, and like, to me, I'm just like, man, let it go. Just let it go. But what he said, the biggest part was, he said, like, you can't have an incident like this and then not expect to talk about it. And that's where I was like, wait a minute. You haven't said a word about the Olin Kreutz situation.
Great point.
And to me, that's a bigger, that guy got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like, Olin Kreutz got fired from his job because of what happened. And you don't want to say a word about it. but you can come at Byron Pringle about talking about something that happened months ago that isn't a big deal. Nobody was hurt. Nobody lost their job. Nothing
Nobody lost their
happened.
life.
Nothing would have happened except a ticket if he didn't have a suspended license.
Right.
I love Byron Pringle. The way he handled it, nothing but professional, man.
Pros pro, man. Pros
You
pro.
said it yourself right there, is the media is there to get stuff for the fans, right? So if the fans don't care about what happened, and that's the general response I'm getting. None of the fans cared. None of the fans wanted those questions asked. All the fans were uncomfortable with it. The media's job is to provide information for us fans, not try to make themselves look better or smarter by answering questions, you know?
Yeah, don't troll the players. Like, it came off, like, it. I hate to say this, man, but it came off real entitled. All right, man, I appreciate you, Swift. All you do for the channel, man. We out of here. Peace.
Bear down, everybody.
The system is the star.